chose to choose.
They were forced by society, so they weren't unalived.
They weren't forced to be in a relationship. Aren't they just as unhappy?
Think you know history.
Okay, so
an unwed man at a certain age would have been destroyed by the community because they would have figured he was queer.
I don't think that's true.
It is true.
There we go.
It's just like
it is absolutely true.
Is that just history you made up? Is that what you call headcanon?
I think you're confusing sexuality with sexual choice. I can sleep with a woman, but that doesn't make me straight.
You're 33. You can't be this fucking stupid.
Straight.
Oh,
What's his contention, y'all?
Fucking stupid. Can you not hear the words coming out of my mouth?
Wait, let's not listen. If you dehumanize, you're gonna lose an argument, my guy.
He's the one that said it to me. I don't care.
Well, I mean, what's your
literally
contention?
are trying to say that men who had to have a beard because of being gay, that married women had children.
They chose.
Shut your mouth. I don't think you
to.
understand history, you stupid motherfucker.
Hold on. Like, what is his contention? What is his contention, Tag? Tag, what is your contention?
If you fucking listen to what I'm saying,
I'm not saying whether anything's good or bad. I'm just saying that it is a choice. Everything is a choice.
Okay, so I will say this. I will say this sexual attraction is not a choice, but me to eat my wife's pussy, I act on it.
Yep,
so,
there you go. Thank you.
So just like you having an attraction to women isn't your choice, but you acting on it is your choice.
I think I can concede that. Yeah.
Cool. So we can concede then, of course, that homosexual attraction isn't a choice.
That's not what he was saying. I'm coming back on my other account. Bye.
Okay.
That's not what he said.
So my point is, you would concede that being gay is not a choice, then, right, Tag?
I would say that
because hold on, because
homosexual activity would be
no. It's the attraction. Activity. It's homosexuality. It's same-sex attraction.
Yeah, being gay means being attracted to the same
sex.
Same-sex attracted. Therefore,
what?
Your contention and your concession would be that being gay itself is not a choice.
How can I have it? How can I help my?
It's not a choice.
Yeah. How can you help what you like, babe?
Well, I mean, does attraction change over time?
I would say I haven't attracted to men. In 40 years of in 40 years of life, I've never been attracted to one.
But are there things that you didn't used to find attractive that you now found attractive with age?
Sleep in versus go out and party.
That I've been walking this planet, my attraction to men have been nothing other than attraction to men. Okay? So, do I find lithe, tan Bengali guys hot? Yes. Do I also think that hot Latino guy over there? Yes. Those things might change, but it is always going to be a male. Orientation is not fucking mutable, okay? Like,
Are you 100% sure?
Shut your mouth.
I feel like he's just rage baiting now.
It is not 1990 fucking 5. It is 2025. Orientation is not a fucking choice. You do not choose to be straight. You do not choose to be gay. You do not choose to be bi. Okay? Plain and simple. And if you disagree with that, okay, then you are literally one of the most dullest light bulbs that walk this planet.
Or you've been indoctrinated by pro-LGBT.
No, we're anti all this bullshit. You're so dumb. We voted for Trump. Like, actually take a second and talk to us and learn and grow, bro.
No, but we all did.
No, we all did.
Good for you.
Not a single fucking leftist on this goddamn panel.
It doesn't change my stance. I don't care who you voted for.
So again, explain how we're indoctrinated.
How is orientation in you know what? Like, let me ask you some questions. What's 2 plus 2?
Huh? Wow. Finally.
The answer?
I said 4.
Hey, Shori.
Okay, great. How many different kinds of theirs are there?
3?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Remember, I'm
What is
dumb, so
pi?
it might be more than. Yeah.
How many species upon the earth experience homosexuality?
195, right?
I don't care. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, but I mean, you're all about facts.
Oh, I'm not about facts.
You know what?
Come on, guys.
Sexuality.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, but I mean,
Come on, guys.
Okay.
And the fact that you have to sit up here and say that we were basically brainwashed into being gay, that hell no. I was born and raised in a small town, Midwest.
Our lives.
Definitely brainwashed to be straight.
We were
Definitely brainwashed to be straight.
MMH, welcome to the
lives.
Hey, oh, I'm sorry. Rocky, I am 33. Wait, were you asking me?
I was asking MMH.
Oh, my bad.
It's that's right. But you can call me Maddie.
Maddie, okay.
That's right.
Devs, where you at? Where's she at?
I'm here. I'm here.
All right, hey, Dev, watch this. Where's she at?
I'm right here. I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
I said thank you, bees. It's open. You light up my life. I felt like it should have been a song.
Holly,
Morgan, what you doing? Oh, you're playing a game.
I'm playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
I know you are, but look down real quick.
I love
Diamond
cranes.
and
Oh my
Shining
God, look at the
Pearl are
frame.
pieces of
I
shit.
love paper cranes. I used to make paper cranes all the time.
All right, that's all I wanted. I'll more gifts later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bruh, who said my name?
Did we get rid of the gay hater?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The part where he said, "I don't listen to facts." It was time we had to yeetus the fetus. Like,
Because I was
Yeah.
about to lose my ever-loving shit.
We have over 30 people. We have over 30 people in the live. Can you be tapping out that screen, sharing out the live? You don't have to necessarily gift me, but I would appreciate it if you do, the panelists. And that's right. What brought you up?
Tyler, you're very loud.
That's not
sorry.
me. I was muted. I didn't say anything.
Somebody was thumb-thugging the page, trying to get us more likes, and we could.
Oh.
That was Tyler.
That'd be my husband.
No, I didn't do anything. Oh, you said
Tyler,
Tyler, not Shyler.
Tyler. Okay, my bad.
Hi, Jabs. It's been a minute.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I'm trying really, really hard to keep it LGBT and TF.
You're trying really hard to keep it. Yeah, I get that.
Oh, for everybody watching from the outside, queer is a slur. If you call yourself queer, you're
You're
not
an
a
idiot.
If you call yourself queer, you're self-hating and still in the closet.
Oh, damn.
I was trying to be nice.
I say
Oh, damn.
I was trying to be nice.
I say that with my whole chest and 10 toes down.
I say that with
Hey, they're called middies.
Those moves.
Who?
my
Oh,
moves shaking and everything.
Jiggle them middies, baby.
Daddy,
Rocky, hey, Rocky,
Yes.
where you at?
I'm right here.
You right here?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
DC Mom.
Oh wait, Tyler, where you at? Bring your
I'm
husband.
right here.
You sure?
Right here.
Yeah.
Tyler?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
So much
Charlie,
love.
I got a question. Charlie,
Huh.
did you know how to get a Jirachi and a Mew in Brilliant Diamond?
You can only get one or the other.
Yes, but I have both games.
You'd have to trade then.
Yeah, but I know. But I'm saying, do you know how to get them?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people don't know about that little trick, so I was just making sure you knew.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are piss poor remakes. People who made them should be ashamed.
Listen, I can get a Mew and a Jirachi mid-game. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, actually, no, I don't know how to get them both. I know how to get them, but I don't know how to get them both.
Legends
get
Arceus
them
is
both
way
in
better.
one game.
Sorry, not sorry.
You can't get them both
Oh,
in
yeah.
one game. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
you have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. In Brilliant Diamond, let's say you have Let's Go Eevee saved on your Switch. Well, you get a Mew. If you have Arceus saved on yours, you'll get a Jirachi. And do the opposite on the other game. And then trade it over.
That's strange.
You didn't know you could do that?
Nope. Not at all.
I was so excited when I found that out because I let Mew and Jirachi are like two of my favorites.
Okay. So, we are gay, lesbian, bisexual. We are not a slogan. Queer is a slur. Males cannot be lesbians. Females cannot be slay men.
Oh, this is the right place. Cool.
Our trans brothers and sisters suffer from gender dysphoria and are trying to alleviate it.
There it is.
They actually try to work on it the way that it is currently treated. Everything else is not our community.
Exactly.
Everything is wildly annoying.
Although I am totally
Hey,
stealing
Any of
something.
my friends that are watching my other live, can you please go and share my live out? That'd be fantastic. Like, did you really just not give me that talk?
What? So
Crazy Llama, come on up. We'd love to chat.
So I am taking one of their terms though. Sapiosexual.
That's a thinking person.
That's been around for a long time, and that's what I am.
Way before that just means that you're attracted to intelligence.
Yep.
Well, it came in from this conversation that I had with my boyfriend. Because he was like, because he's not my, quote unquote technical type.
I
Alexis
already had it. Oh my god. I just spent all this time to go back to Pastoria, and I already have Beatbox.
And I told him, and I was like, and I go, but every time, I don't really have a true type. It's always about the person's intelligence.
We have a guest request. Do you want me to drop down? I think it might be Ops.
Tall, dark, handsome with a big old schlong.
I think. Oh, never mind. They're gone. Wait, no, they're still here.
There's only 4.
I'll go find you some people, okay?
And
We'll
not-
see you soon.
As I always do.
Yeah, you do.
Conventionally handsomes are not like that cute.
Yeah, but you only have 4. Be ready. Can I get an 8-sec?
Sorry, I'm on.
Sorry, hello.
What's up?
Hello.
I'm 30 years old.
What's up?
Okay.
Sorry?
What would you like to bring forth to the conversation this evening?
I don't understand the prompt in its entirety. I'm sorry, I'm from South Africa because I have an accent. English is my first language. So,
Okay.
All right.
what does LGBTQ plus A stand for?
Well, I don't do all that other stuff. We just do LGBTS, which is lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transsexual.
Okay, and what do you guys think about these extra labels that are added on
We
don't
hate
by
it.
other people?
We hate
It's
it.
not
That's
our community.
Absolutely hate it.
yeah.
Well, I don't dislike, and if we could try not to use the H word, I heard that could get us. So dislike, disdained.
All right.
They're just. I don't think that much of them.
I don't have nothing against you people at all. Even though I'm like another. Okay, that's fine. But I don't like this exactly what you just said. This LGBTQ plus A whatever, what is it called? I feel like they are some kind of cult.
Or correct.
You guys argue or not, but they feel like they are a cult.
Be careful calling it a cult.
Yes.
Yes, I might be targeted.
No, we're not worried about you getting targeted. We're just worried about you getting kicked off of TikTok and them banning you.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, well, we agree. I don't.
We agree with you.
We agree with you. We think it's a cult. We try to remove ourselves from it. We think it's garbage. That's why we don't do all the gender identity stuff. We don't do the cutting off breast of children. You know, we don't use words like queer. We don't believe that males are now women. You know, so yeah, we agree, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll keep it.
So yeah. So very literally, if you look at my middle slate 2.0 in the comments, there's literally insanity. Morgan, there might be a video or two.
There's 20. I told him I was going to keep making videos showing his absolute hatred of gay people.
It was fabulous.
So he finally stopped speaking.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my grotto's evolving again. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I was just telling everybody bye. I'm gonna get off here. I was gonna watch a series with my wife.
Have fun,
Watching.
guys.
Have fun.
Bye. Love you guys.
Enjoy your vegan
Bye.
tacos.
I just had in more ways than one. Literally.
Exactly.
Even the taco I eat is literally vegan taco. All the tacos are vegan.
Oh my god.
All the tacos are vegan.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye, Dad. You had 20 response videos? No.
Yeah, 20 response videos.
Okay, I gotta spend some time watching those.
Oh, most of them were 15 seconds long.
I can't believe it. Like this whole and then not only was he ageist, but he was also body shaming.
Well, and then everything he was saying, I'm like, I went to his profile, and I'm like, baby boy, you're not that much younger than me and Morgan. Like,
well, and he doesn't have anything on his profile.
Yeah, well, just his picture. Like, there's no way he's that much younger than us. So,
okay, question.
He had
I finally got the ability to learn Earthquake. So, am I going to replace Bite, Mega Drain, Leafage, or Razor Leaf?
Bite.
I'd say bite.
Bite. Yeah, I thought so too. Even though Bite is a dark move.
Bye. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll move Bite. It's for Torterra, so might as well have.
Yeah, remove
Earthquake.
bite.
He's a slow mover anyway, so Bite's not a good move for him to have.
No,
We have
Earthquake
over
is a
30
much
people
better.
in the live. If we could be tapping the screen and sharing out the live.
I don't like Leafage either.
If you have any, we're talking about Pride, and we're talking about how it has changed.
In a bad way.
Yeah.
As real.
Request.
Request. Everybody request.
So, I mean, I will say that it has always been, at least my experience with NYC, because that's the closest one.
Hey, Big Red.
That's the one I've gone to. It has always been quite smexy, but not to the extent. Like, you always had the D's on bikes, usually with their chest hanging out. You had the leather daddies with their butt cheeks out with the assless chaps. I mean, but now it's like insane.
And here's my whole thing about all of that. Like, if that's your vibe, great. California puts on a whole week's festival called Folsom Street Fair. Go get
Oh,
your
yeah, I
freak
know
flag
that.
on, where you have to be over the age of 18 to get onto the street. Like, go fly your freak flag there. That's why they do it.
I thought Folsom was 21.
Or yeah, it's 21.
But
I just meant you have to be.
Folsom got moved to 21.
You have to be a whole entire adult to be there.
Yeah,
go do
but
that.
it
Like,
looks
fly
so
your freak
fun.
flag.
It
You go
is.
do
But
your
also
thing.
remember when they did
Listen,
the
no, I
assless
cannot
chaps,
go
they
to
used to wear
Folsom because
shorts
I would
underneath.
get myself. I would get my arse blown out so hard at Folsom.
Would have. I went with my ex when I lived in California. Oh my god, it was fucking fun.
No, honey,
But-
I don't think you understand. Like, I would be very
Morgan
bad.
would be doing everything he could. He'd be like literally backing up to him, going, "Put it in, put it in, put it in."
She's not wrong.
Shove it in, shove
It
it
would be
in.
my one chance to be a hooer.
What? Okay, what is wrong with God? Like,
He doesn't have enough followers to join. He only has 9 followers.
Yes, he does. He can.
He
You
can.
could literally
He's
send
been
him a request.
hopping up here.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
sent
sure
him
he's
an
private.
invitation. No, he's not private. I just sent him a request. Keep your
Oh.
fingers ready, though. Jump, you dummy! Oh my god!
Why does God always have to be brought into this conversation?
Because
We
they don't
sent you
have
a
any-
request. Either accept the request or scroll on by. Like, intelligence is
Yeah.
not that complicated. It's
If you're
two
not
fucking
intelligent
buttons.
enough, that's not our fault that you're not intelligent. Sorry, sugar, but it's not.
Go and listen to Lady Gaga's "Born This Way," then come back to us.
why?
Oh, I'm talking to the person. God comes first.
Oh, like, okay, just ignore them at this point. Like, we sent
Remove
an
their
invite.
First Amendment right.
Done.
Hey, God comes first.
Oh, are they
How did
blocked?
God do you on having that First Amendment?
No, I didn't block them. I just muted them for the entire live.
No, I'm wondering if they're blocked, and that's why they can't come up.
No, I sent them
You
an
wouldn't be
invitation.
able to send them an invite.
If they're banned, you can't send them an invite.
Yeah, there's no reason why he can't come up. So, all right, at this point, that's like, really,
It
I
feels
don't have the
trolly.
patience. Yeah, I don't have the patience. So, oh,
Lincoln,
Like I
welcome
said-
to the live. Can we get
Lincoln.
your age, please?
18.
okay, birth date.
Wait, what?
Birth
Birth
date?
date or birth year?
Year.
2004.
So you're 19.
Nah, not yet.
Actually, that would be 20, if not 21.
Yeah. If you were born in
Russell's in nursing. Hey, dude.
2004,
Jesus loves every single
You-
one of
Hey,
you guys.
Russell's
Thank
in.
you.
I
Jesus
haven't
loves you.
seen
Jesus
Russell in
loves you.
nursing.
Jesus loves you.
No,
Repent,
no.
please.
Okay, and?
Have a good night. He's not even of age. He gave 2004, which would make him like 21.
he would be almost 20.
20, almost 20.
Oh no.
No, he'd
Yeah,
be almost 21.
Yeah.
It would have been 2007. That
Yeah,
you were born.
2007.
How do they even say
Motherfucker!
that?
I thought I fought this farmer already.
How do they even say that Pride is family friendly? It never was.
No, it wasn't.
I'd say when it first started in the 70s, it was, but
I don't know. I don't know if I'd agree with that statement because even then it
Do you
was
remember what
like,
happened in the 70s?
yeah.
I think it would. I think it definitely would be like regionally, right? Because, like I said, I feel like Salt Lake.
Let me quote the 70s. Smacks, drugs, rock and roll, speed, weed, birth control, life's a bitch, and then you die. So fuck this shit and let's get high. Go ahead, drop me for a minute.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
Take your lap, Tara. Take your lap, girl.
So, like, yeah, I mean, I'm literally told by some non-binary so-called T individual.
White women?
That
White woman?
Did they have blue hair?
I actually don't even know.
White woman with a septum piercing and colored hair.
I guess I would have to go look at the comments and check out that person's profile.
Bubble Beam, Brine, Peck, or Metal Claw?
Eugene, can I get an age check for TikTok purposes, please?
23.
Awesome. And what brings you up to the conversation?
What's that photo in the bottom? What's that image in the bottom left of your prompt?
It's the bottom right.
No. I'm talking bottom left. Look closely at your prompt. There's an
It has
image.
it has a triangle. I don't know why the triangle is there. I had AI make it, so I can't promise that it's perfect.
Do you know what that triangle means?
A triangle?
Yeah.
I know what he's getting at. He's trying to pull the whole Yahtzee thing.
Well, those were inverted triangles.
Don't be a
so
pussy. Say Nazi. Anyway.
I can't.
And I
Can
am
we
what
get your
I
age for
eat
TikTok
from my head
purposes?
to my feet.
Guys, real quick, hold on. The triangle was black, and it was used for homosexual men during the Holocaust, and I mean pink, and for homosexual women, it was black. So that's why the triangle is there. AI knows a little more of our history. It's kind of cool. Yay, AI, for recognizing that. Why are you talking about the triangle?
And
Because
kink
people
does not
are
belong
right.
in Pride.
And why are we talking? Can we ask him though? I'm confused.
Because down on the bottom right of my AI, it put a triangle there. So he brought that up because he wanted to try to fight about it.
Well, a triangle isn't a Nazi symbol. I don't understand why the triangle again was used in persecution of homosexual men and women, and during the Holocaust time, homosexual men wore an upside down pink triangle, and homosexual women wore an upside black triangle. That's literally why the triangle is in representation within gay history.
And Eugene, you were dropped because you were saying words that violate TikTok TOS. If you don't want to abide by those rules, you don't belong on a panel.
I just came up real quick. I'm gonna go again, but I just because you did that.
Bye.
Okay.
And Jack, can we get your age for TikTok purposes?
28.
Awesome. And what brings you up to the panel?
Just curiosity, wanting to talk.
Okay, awesome. We're talking about Pride and how it started and what it was and what it's become.
What do you mean?
Eugene,
By,
we didn't choose any of this. Thank you.
Well, yeah. What do you mean by rebrand?
That
Illegibitiqua.
Yeah, I don't
it
like
needs to be.
I guess that's why mostly why I try to log on. Why I don't like the the LGBTQ plus.
The Alphabet Mafia.
Yeah. Can I just be a gay man?
Yep. It can be.
What I've been noticing a lot lately is the really young gay men are tired of the shit too.
I think we're all tired of it. I don't know.
Well, gay men in general, young men in general, are moving right. So gay men would kind of follow that trend too.
Eugene, I'm gonna bring you up.
That was an accident. I didn't even remember.
If you can refrain from using.
Wait. Are you seriously gonna
go there over my flag, little man. Give yourself a break.
Hey, Selena.
Bye.
Selena.
So Rocky, he's been in a couple of your lives, and he's definitely trolly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we'll keep him down then.
He's been in a few of Tara's too.
I think I actually have this particular account blocked.
Yeah,
I
if
think
he's
we
one of those idiots, I would have blocked myself. The minute people start,
I
if
think-
he's like, I'm Jewish and that offends him.
Later, Will.
Bye, Will.
It's actually really kind of sad how people don't know our history. I literally saw somebody say that Stormy was trans.
Really?
Oh my
Wait,
god, I've
that's
seen
Stormy
that too.
Delarvier?
Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick, hold on, Eugene.
That Stormy
Rights, they're going bye-bye. Goodbye.
I had the whole queer argument with somebody for several hours on Facebook today, and of course it was a young person, and they were defending Lily Tino.
Gosh, like,
And they were mad because I called them on his name. You know, I said he, and
yeah, it's a man.
it was she, and I'm like, not as far as I'm concerned. Elliot can keep using his proper pronouns.
And
Yes.
he still has sticks and berries, and he can't change his chromosomes.
Yeah, and so they got very bent out of shape and started talking about
being
queer.
misgendered,
It's
so
this
you can make
chat,
money.
and I told them I'm not going to pay attention to anything past if they use the word cis or cishet.
To those in the chat, another thing we're not gonna do is body shame, speech shame. Come on,
That's okay. I had an accident from an intubation when I was having an emergency surgery. What's the matter with your brain?
Their mommy dropped them.
Yeah, not
Hi,
enough.
John.
Hey, hold on one
From
second.
the way
Sorry,
I can
guys.
tell, didn't drop them enough.
Whoever is reporting my live for playing Pokemon, y'all need to quit your shit.
Are you serious?
I'm fucking serious. I'm gaming on my other channel, and my live keeps on being restricted because they keep on reporting me.
Oh my God,
What? You're playing Pokemon and you get restricted for what?
What?
They're saying they're trying to say it's unoriginal content, but it's literally I'm on a gaming platform. I'm on their gaming service, which
Yeah.
allows
What's
gaming
this
of all
person talking
styles.
about?
Autism
and hormones. Are you saying
What-
that you're on hormones and you're autistic? I'm sorry, I'm not following with your.
And Ethan, chromosomes most definitely dictate your smecks.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
this is
Ethan, you need to come back up on the panel,
Fantasy
honey.
word.
God, it really, really is.
Don't
You can't be born with a schlong if you have an XX chromosome. You can't be born with a hoo-ha if you're born with XY.
And
Unless
don't
you're
bring up
Swire- unless
quote
you have-
unquote
about all the other
intersex because
in-betweens.
that's a genetic mutation.
Unless you have Swire or Kleinfelters, that is not possible.
Ding ding ding.
Well, lots of people have like multiple extra chromosomes, but they're not active. Klinefelter's disorder is when they are active. Okay, that's one example.
Oh my god, really?
I might have an extra Y chromosome, but they might not be active. The XYY is very common for prisoners, but that doesn't mean they're not they're still men, obviously.
Well, not only that, being intersex does not automatically make you part of the LGB.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I also I believe that. Well, I don't know. I just don't want to be associated with friendly people that want to they're just looking.
It's really not, Ethan. There are not too many things we can use to dictate our smecks. You are biologically male or you're biologically female. If you are transsexual and have gender dysphoria, that is your gender, not your smex. Those are two completely different things. One is an ideology, one is a biological, scientifically proven thing.
Yep. It's weird how people don't understand that.
That's literally basic biology.
I was literally told that I do not belong in Pride. Bitch, I am literally one of the people that you can fucking thank for your rights.
It's funny because all the really younger people who are telling the older people that they don't know what they're talking about. And what it is I find that the younger ones are looking for a movement that they don't need to have. If they want to have a movement, they can go sit on the toilet.
Yes! Get out of my head, Empress! Oh my god!
People just want something to fight for, so they'll make something up for it.
But we already did it. Like, mission
I know.
Go be happy.
There's not way too many things we can use to dictate smex. Literally, your chromosomes dictate your smex. You're confusing smex with gender.
Like,
it's too easy.
Are you talking about the comments? Aren't you?
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Literary you know what? If you're so hung up on my voice, maybe you have an obsession issue.
Maybe I do need to become a teacher.
Empress is one smexy bitch.
True.
Well, I mean, like, honestly, if that makes you happy, that's fine. But does that make you a woman?
Well, then you have the option to use your thumb and scroll out, dumbass.
She's not talking to you, Jack.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, Jack.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
she's talking to literacy educator down at the bottom.
My best friend decided to transition recently, so I'm, I understand somewhat. I really don't actually, but
you're supporting them.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're your friend, and I get that. I have one I'm doing that for too.
Thanks.
I met them when they were pregnant.
Yeah, but
it's okay. Like, it really is okay to just be a lesbian or a straight man.
Also, it's okay to be trans. You know, like, it's not like.
Well,
I don't know what the point of this, chat is, but also, it's not like I hope it's not about like isolating people who identify a certain way.
Well, see, that's the thing. Trans is not an identity.
No, it is.
No, neither
No,
is.
it's not.
Neither is,
First off, hold on.
How about you ask Empress that?
Okay, what do you think, Empress?
My identity is not being trans.
Ding,
my
ding,
identity's
ding.
not being gay either, so.
right, because
That's
it's
the point.
who we are. And
So,
as far as
really quick, Charlie. Oh, never mind. I don't need to ask that question. I already know the answer. Never mind.
I'll still give you the answer.
Well, I was going to say, what should I replace to make Thunderbolt? But Thunderwave is what I'm replacing. Because I don't use inner abilities.
I was going to ask you what a thunder bubble was.
Would you like me to just come over there and play for you?
No, I always ask my friends what I should replace my moves with. Because I go with whatever moveset you guys tell me to go with.
No,
Just
know,
like
I'm
I catch the
messing with you.
Pokemon and use the Pokemon that I'm told to catch, which is why I have a legendary Pokemon set here right now.
Pokemon, release them all.
Okie dokie. Moving on.
Love that.
Listen, I can get
Never
me down
heard
on
that
some Pokemon, but
Yeah,
so no, it's not about excluding, because we literally stand for what the community is. LGBTS. So that is the community. Anything other than that is its own thing. I was
Yeah.
literally told today that if you do not identify as queer, you do not belong in the community.
I mean, what does that even mean? That's people just I don't know. I've heard so many different definitions of what the queer umbrella means.
See, that's the
Don't use that word.
There is no queer
It's a slur.
umbrella.
Period.
Yeah, I don't like it. I had to
is-
correct my mother on this because she's trying to be nice. She said,
And those are that.
in the alphabet crap.
Okay, I have a thing to ask people. Is if they don't think queer is a slur, then tell me what poof is.
A poof is
It
like
means that
effeminate gay men.
when we went
And it's
from
a
the
slur
LGBT
in the UK.
Oh, no, it's not anymore.
Yes, it is. It is still very much a slur.
If a word was a slur in the
I've
beginning,
seen
it's a
it
slur
on
in the
TV.
end.
And
So
they
just-
seem to really they've it's like the N word for them. They've made it a term of endearment.
Okay, well, if we're going to reclaim it, then other people don't get
Okay,
to use it. They
hold
don't
on,
even get to
hold
get
on.
under the umbrella.
You can't reclaim words.
Right.
I'm
especially
agreeing
if
with
it was
you.
their
I'm
word in
saying
the first
if
place.
that's what's going on.
No, there's no if. You can't reclaim a word that has a negative connotation. It's not possible. All words are created with a vibration. You cannot change the vibration just because you want to put some fucking rosy glasses on and act like it didn't mean that we were disgusting, vile human beings that didn't deserve to be a part of the actual earth.
Oh,
It doesn't change that.
I honestly agree with you, but people think differently.
I don't care what people
And they're
think.
uneducated in that respect.
The problem is the majority will set the rule.
They will
we,
not.
Our OG set the rules a long time ago when we fought against being called that.
Exactly.
Yep.
I got my ass handed to me for being same sex attracted, not same gender attracted. Shelby, stop it.
We also got our asses handed to us for being queer.
Yeah, I remember when that was actually a very offensive word.
It still is very offensive.
It still is. I
find
mean,
it
by its
really
very
offensive.
definition.
I honestly, anytime anyone calls me, queer, they do it. I think they don't mean any offense, but like that's offensive to me.
So tell them.
Yeah, don't just
I do.
blow it off.
No, I do, but I feel bad.
Don't feel
Don't.
bad.
Why?
Well,
You
because
are
they
allowed
mean
to
Never
express
feel bad
yourself.
for standing up for yourself.
But no, they
Whether you're
they're
made
trying
out to be
nice.
the villain or not.
Yes,
They're just trying to be kind.
but they're not.
No,
If they were being
my own
kind, they would
mother-
respect your wishes.
You
Yeah,
have
if they
to
were being
correct-
kind, they would never call you that.
no, like
Yeah.
but you correct it.
well, it's corrective, but like I don't. They're not trying to be mean. Is what
True.
I'm-
They
Okay,
don't understand.
but here's
We
the thing.
don't get that.
Well, Rocky,
They
here's the
are.
thing. I could use the N word in a sentence trying to describe what that word means, and I'm not trying to be mean while using it, but it's still mean and offensive. Offensive.
Yeah,
You know, Denzel would get it better if he said, maybe Denzel would get it better if he said, poof.
Are we shitting on the British cigarettes again? Because I'm so done.
Because he asked what
gosh.
is a poof. If you say poof, then maybe he gets it.
Okay, like so, like, what is the whole point? So, like, this is like the LGB alliance.
No, it's just
We're
what
not an alliance.
And
No,
what's S?
everything else
Yeah,
is
we
either
don't-
mental illness or made up.
No, it's not Veterans Month here. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Actually, it is literally Veterans Month.
No, the
It's
Veterans
active.
Months are in May and November.
Oh,
As a
is it?
veteran, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
What's the S?
As for transmexual.
Make a note.
Oh,
It's completely different from TGs, which is transgenders.
yes, I very much like that.
Yeah,
You know,
because
wait, hold up. I have to say it's kind of funny. Des, you should request up It's funny that you're saying typical gay men. We have a bisexual woman.
No,
on
she's
panel.
saying that the slur of poof is typically towards gay men.
Oh,
Worth it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I was
you
gonna
heard me
say, like,
wrong,
there's no
honey.
just gay men
No,
out
I was
here.
saying that it's a slur that's used typically against gay men.
It's not
Okay,
even
I
one of
was
the fun
like-
ones.
I like, girl, do you not see?
Why
I
are
like
we
her.
using
I like
Maybe
her.
I
She's
literally,
not-
by the way, y'all, I might not have my voice for too much longer. I just came back from Queen's Pride, so
Yo.
I like her. She sounds spicy.
Why?
I
why
might be a little
do you-
spicy at this point. I am so tired. I have been marching and yelling all day, and the Westboro Baptist showed up today.
Oh,
It
no,
was-
what
Wow,
does
I
it say
haven't heard about them
them?
in a long time.
They still come through, y'all. I
Right.
know.
I thought they
was
were all unalive.
surprised.
Wait, so I have a question. Did we have a whole coven of witches there cursing them back as they were praying?
I mean, we will. We in NYC Pride.
should
I
do that.
bet that'll happen. In Queen's Pride, it's tinier, and so it's a little like more boutique.
Oh
as
no
far
no
as
no!
the
There's still some witchy bitches there.
So we didn't have it. I'm sure that they were in their
Don't
own way
say
cursing
it
and
is
doing what they needed
so-
to do and hexing the way they needed to hex, but it wasn't outright. You know what I mean?
Did you
Oh,
hear
no,
her?
it is
If you
so
know how to do it
time
right, you don't have to
gather
chant nothing.
An entire
Bet.
coven of witches, gather covens of witches, bring them all there and stand them in front of the Westboro Baptist
What
Church
happened?
and literally chant a curse on them.
Morgan, I was like shocked. I have not
that
seen
would
them in
be
years.
fun.
Years.
So you know
I
what?
thought they got disbanded.
They
No.
did. They got kicked out of everywhere. So
So, but the thing is, though, don't you see that is a symptom of the problem from within the community?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're probably right on that. But like then
Better
I'm
when it turns out.
That's
What do
why
you
we
mean?
we are breaking cardinal rules in society where we were on, like, we made our mission complete 2015. We were good, everything was moving upward, and then what happened? GLAD, Human Rights Campaign, PFLAG, they all were starting to lose money. So what did they do? They needed to start causing for a new oppressed part of the rainbow, transing kids.
Pretty much transing everyone.
So they introduced. They introduced.
What have I
the broken
done?
Computer.
Gender ideology. And, like, I'm sorry, but I'm same-sex attracted, Human Rights Campaign. I'm sorry, I know a lesbian or two who do not want to be referred to as non-men who love other non-men.
And as an actual T, I don't want people who are broken computer code trying to say that they're T.
1101-124601.
8675309.
Jenny.
It needs to go back to the LGB NTF.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
it's
why
actually
I
funny
don't
because like earlier
associate
today I had a
myself
person that was like that's on my like Facebook or whatever that I vaguely know, and they wrote like, hey, queer community, blame it on the trans, and then they put up this chart that basically showed Republican support for the community, and then it showed like this large dip in 2025. And I guess like he was trying to say that's because of trans people. And that's like that we were so like we were all so supported before that, right? We were all so loved.
I mean,
just-
comparatively, yes.
And
I mean,
as if
comparatively, sure. In generally speaking, no.
as if the TS
Actually,
just
there
suddenly
was-
popped up in 2025.
Right.
There was literally a 2023 Gallup poll showing a significant decrease in our approval rating. We had taken a dip because we started breaking cardinal rules, plain
Yeah.
and simple. And the organizations that once took care of us, you cannot find a strictly female or strictly male support group from any of them. They literally told a friend of ours to go on meetups.
But they told her to
literally
go.
listen to
They
the
told her to
calls.
go open her own again.
Yes, to go underground.
I get fought with telling me that trans people are fighting for our rights, and I'm like, we had our rights. You're fucking with them.
Yes,
Like, trans
thank
people
you.
could get married before we could.
Like, honestly, yes, of course you could get married because,
I
like,
mean-
you know, you.
Well,
that's
it's
an
like they say this,
identity.
well, the right to use the bathroom, you know, it's like nobody has the right to use a public bathroom. I mean, absolutely no person on earth has a right to use a public bathroom. There is nothing in the Constitution or the Bill of Rights or anything else talking about everybody has a right to a public bathroom. If all the public bathrooms in the world shut down, nobody could say anything because nobody had a right to them.
Well, yeah, you're probably right about who can use what bathroom. You don't want people doing the
person
thing
who
in the
creates
street.
the least amount of disturbance.
I think that it's just silly to say that we don't have rights because we can't use this bathroom or that bathroom or the sports thing, which I am against anyway. And all,
You know how pissed off I would be if they
those
removed our
weren't
bathroom?
rights. Those are not rights. So our
Well,
rights.
I think the
were
bathroom
never
thing is just
taken away from
funny
us.
in general. Honestly, I kind of get some sort of like sick humor out of it because
I
the
hear you on
general
that. I
argument
hear you on
against
that.
it is the general argument is like, what is it like? Oh, men are dressing up as women to get into female spaces. Like, y'all, if men want to be in female spaces, they're gonna go there.
Exactly.
They're not gonna go get a boob job and wear a wig to go there. They're gonna do it.
No, there's
I love
some
that whole thing
people
about
that
putting on
get
makeup
off
and wearing a dress and putting on a wig and stuff. And I'm like, I've never owned a wig in my fucking life.
But like they're gonna like if creepy, horrible men want to do that, they're not going to.
They were already doing it before.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Exactly, they're not going to spend the time and the effort.
That doesn't mean that, like, if women are saying no, then, like, biology matters. Like, sorry, not sorry.
You know, what do you mean biology matters? And
However, the nuance to it is always wherever the least amount of disturbance. I've always started.
Yes.
Well,
If you
I
look
have-
like a woman, go in the woman's room. If you look like a man, you go in the men's room.
Well,
I had
I'm
a
sorry, like I look at like
discussion with
Empress
somebody
right now.
on the-
Empress, you said you're trans, right?
I had a discussion about this with somebody, and I asked the gentleman. I said, "Would you feel comfortable if a trans man who was looking full-on male, had a beard and all that stuff, maybe even had a addictomy going, and everything, was in the bathroom with your daughter or your wife, sharing that space with them?" Yes, because they're actually female. It's like, see, you're being. He was just being obtuse, you know. It's. I don't want a trans woman who's had a vaginoplasty, blah blah blah, going into the women's room.
No, I don't want to.
You know, I mean, we're not standing beside each other, looking
about
at
pride.
each other in the urinal. You know.
But again,
like, if you were to go into my bathroom, I wouldn't
bring
care.
Host is
But again, we're
speaking.
gonna start bringing it.
That's like
again, we're gonna
the
start bringing
argument,
it back
right?
to the topic of pride,
Yeah.
because we all pretty much, I think, agree that we all stand with our TS brothers and sisters. So there's no need to spank an
into that.
unalived horse, if you will.
Go down that road.
So, Selena, I know you'd want to.
Rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole. Yeah. It's just we know this. So, but
Yeah, we all know this.
so the fact remains. Pride has been changed. It is. I'm happy that a lot of the corporations have pulled out from it. I want it to be more grassroots, like.
Pun intended.
Hi, Josh.
Yeah.
Yo.
Said a lesbian. Funny.
You know, that's one
Nope,
of the reasons
bisexual.
I've never been to a pride event because of how, as far as I'm concerned, I've seen too many of them. They're just overly sexualized and nasty.
Well, some. So it really, really depends on where you go. So in some of like the larger city festivals and larger city pride parades, yeah, I feel you. Absolutely. So like, as I said, I literally just came back from Queen's Pride in New York. And then I'm going to go to my own smaller area pride. I live north of the city now. I lived in Queens for 15 years. And now I bought a house upstate, and I'm going to go to my own parade and my own like pride event. And it is super family oriented. It is super, super duper family oriented. It is calm. It is quiet. It is cute. It is literally drag queens with storybooks. It is, it is all just, it's rainbows and love. It's very, very loving. So yeah, of course, there are absolutely pride events that like are egregious. Like I have to go because I am the co-director for my company's resource group. So I have to go to New York City Pride in 20 days. That's going to be disgusting. The whole thing's going to be disgusting. So like I feel you, but not all of them are like that. It really depends.
Yeah, the one held in Gainesville, Florida, has very, very strict rules on what you can and cannot wear and what you can and cannot do.
Right.
I wonder if we're neighbors, Des, because I'm about that distance from the city myself.
Ooh.
Should
Can you tell me what your closest train stop is? On the Metro North.
Beacon.
Oh, we are so close, baby. My closest is Peekskill.
Oh, I work in Putnam Valley.
Oh, we are. You work right near me. Okay, we're neighbors. I love this.
That's funny. That's funny.
I love this. Okay, yeah, no, we're neighbors.
Oh, wow.
I am, I'll just put it out that I am the house with the 12-foot skeleton that stays up 365, 24/7. Putnam Valley Florist.
Can I have your house? Because I want one that already has a skeleton.
Putnam Valley Florist actually sent me a bouquet this year for my skeleton.
Tara, then you need to find the one where I lived in Ohio and get the guy to sell it, because when I built his stairway outside, I buried a plastic skeleton under it.
I can't do Pride, but some young whippersnapper told me that I don't belong there.
You should come with me to Yorktown Pride. That's the one I'm going to. That's like my local-ish Pride. That is very different.
The young people are so lost.
We'll have to DM me. I will.
Yeah, I got you. I'm following you right now, and we'll chit chat. But anyway,
We'll chit chat. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
I also I work as a direct support professional for individuals with autism. So I have a couple of clients out that way. So I'm like Somers, Mohegan. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
You're literally my neighbor.
Would you be my neighbor?
Would you be my neighbor? Well, you don't have a choice. But
Right?
Oh yeah,
Mr. Rogers.
yeah. Mr.
Kids need to
Rogers.
watch that shit.
I've seen it too.
You gotta watch Mr. Rogers.
No, I think
love
they
Mr.
have
Rogers.
watched Mr. Rogers, and they're all living in the world of make-believe.
Maybe.
Maybe.